Go ahead. You're going to see this.
Or you even see my face?
Yeah. Get mad. Get upset.
I'm not gonna get upset. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my beautiful sorters, whatever it is for you. I'm at the library right now. I did not know that so many people go to the library so early. I mean, it's only about 10 o'clock, but it opens at 9 and it's always so full. I get stuck on the couch doing my work. He's at English school right now, trying to improve his English. I'm so excited for him. He's taking his final test. And then we're going to the gym. Very excited. Picking up my husband from English classes. Today was his final day for this semester. So, how'd you do?
I don't know.
They didn't tell you to pass?
No.
Oh, what the fuck? Say hi.
Hi. What are you doing?
I'm documenting my journey in school and beginning to entrepreneurship. Gary Vee says it's a good idea. You're a media company first, comma, soaring hearts, comma, a lawyer, comma, a handmade soap company, comma, whatever you want.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bye.
You'll be my D-Rock, my Babbitt. My cameraman. When I can't be my own cameraman.
Okay.
Which means you have to talk like you're normal. Like, okay, this isn't a reality TV show. It's not scripted. We're just documenting our journey, okay? Look, I'm trying to have discipline. This is what Gary Vee says is good for you. And I trust Gary Vee.
I don't know who's Gary Vee.
Yeah, you do. I've been listening to him for a while. That guy that swears a lot.
Oh.
See, now you know who he is. His name is Gary Vee.
No matter what's my score, no matter what. What is my test? I'm not mad. I'm not going to be mad, or I'm not going to complain about why I did not study, why I should have studied more, I should do this and that. Well, I mean, complaining isn't going to make a difference, but you should definitely change the way that you study if you don't pass it. That's what I'm saying.
Because it definitely makes a difference.
I'm not going to think about the past. All I'm going to think is I'll try to get to be better.
But does this test determine whether or not you pass the class?
Yes.
Hopefully you passed. Because I'm not really trying to spend money to have you take a class over again because you didn't put 100% effort into it. No offense, but I mean, that's kind of the reality.
Well, but I paid that.
We paid it because what's yours is mine and what's mine is yours and what's ours is ours and whatever. We're married, so it doesn't matter who put the money up front. It's still money that we're spending as a couple, which means I'm spending it too. And I'm not trying to fail any of my classes because that means more loans for me. I'm not trying to have you fail any of your classes so that we have to spend that money again on the same class because you didn't put enough effort into it. Because there's a difference between really not understanding the information and not passing because of that, and not studying like in a disciplined manner and not passing because of that. Or if you didn't understand the information, not talking to somebody and not passing because of that. That is called lack of effort. And those kind of failures upset me. When you try your hardest and you still fail, those are okay. It's okay to fail at things, but it's not okay to fail due to lack of trying. I'm just saying, don't give me that look.
I'm not even looking at you.
You don't have to be looking at me for you to express a certain way, a certain feeling.
Oh.
What?
So it's nice to record you when you're getting upset.
Baby,
So,
don't take advantage of the documentation.
and that way you'll see how upset you are.
No,
how angry
we're
you
gonna
are.
edit those parts out so I don't look like a complete bitca. So I just saw 2 now hiring signs, right? But it seems like whenever you go to apply for something, nobody wants to hire you. You're always underqualified, or some people even get turned down for being overqualified. Isn't that ridiculous?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, your hiring situation has been slightly different, but do you feel like you've experienced that?
No, it's not.
Well, that's because you're a different story. But that's what, go ahead.
I mean, it's just different the way I work I used to work in the kitchen a lot, and no matter what, everyone needs a hard worker on the kitchen.
Maybe it's just me then, because I feel like I apply to a lot of different places, and there's a lot of times that I get turned down, and it's like, I mean, I've applied to a McDonald's before. Remember that? I never thought I would apply to a McDonald's, and I didn't even freaking get accepted to McDonald's with all my serving experience and everything like that. Like, how do you get denied from McDonald's? This is why I don't want to work like this anymore. It's ridiculous. Like, this is why I'm trying to figure out this entrepreneur thing. Because I do really think that I have the mind for it. And I'm tired of being told that I'm underqualified for McDonald's. Well, I mean, that's not what they told me. But what? You don't ever really get told why you get turned down for a job. They just don't ever call you back, you know?
Well, most likely I've been approved because through friends, like someone who's working at the job, they know me and they thought, oh, he's very good. You know what I mean? Like, I never applied just for applying. I never went to a work or just somewhere else and fill in applications like saying like I want to apply for this job. I always ask friends and they need a coworker, they need someone come over and apply, and I'll let them know that you're a hard worker, you're this and that. That's why they hire me.
Yeah, I do remember you saying that. But still, I mean, I've applied to how many jobs in the last month? It took 3 weeks to hear back from one. And I mean, that was my fault. You know, I didn't go to the interview. But I pretty much only got that because she had waited on me once before when I was friends with Nick, and we went to happy hour, and she like remembered me. And then I had put in the application, and when they needed somebody, they were like, do you know someone? And she was like, well, I know this girl. So I kind of messed that up, but I'm not really complaining because I didn't want it in the first place. But it just goes to show, like, you either have to know somebody or you have to, like, try so hard. And sometimes it's like you'll go apply, and 2 months later, the place still says now hiring. So it's like, why haven't you called me? And sometimes you have to call. My first job ever at the movie theater, I literally called them every week, the same day, around the same time, for about 3 to 4 weeks before I finally got a call back. Why should I have to do that? I think, in my personal opinion, that's ridiculous. I get that it shows, like, your true interest for the job and stuff like that, but I just think that's ridiculous. David's Bridal doesn't do it like that. I know, because I get talked to a lot about the hiring process and things like that. Like, they actually reach out to people. You know, you put it in an application and they actually reach out to you. You don't have to keep calling over and over again. I didn't do that for David's Bridal, right? Oh, well, you weren't with me then, were you? No, but still, I don't think that I did that for David's Bridal.
I don't know, I just don't know actually how I felt, because And I tell you many times, hey baby, I can help you, and I actually did told you.
Yeah,
A
but
few
I don't
times.
want to put somebody's name that I don't know on an application
No,
just to get a job. To me,
some-
that's not right.
To you it's not right, but if you want to get a job, sometimes
But the point
You have to
is
do
that
things
they're gonna go ask that person what they know about me, and that person's not gonna know anything about me, and they're gonna lie. And I mean, I get it. I mean, I've told you before, the road to success is not always an honorable one, but I don't feel comfortable with that.
it's okay.
You know? I don't think that it's right. Like, I'd rather the person actually know me if I'm gonna put their name on the application. You know. Anyway, I just wanted to talk about that because I saw now hiring signs, and I've been sort of kind of looking for a job, but I don't really want one. Like, I just know there's another way, and it frustrates me looking for a job why you're not getting accepted. You know. Even like I've been saying that I'm looking for work from home jobs recently. Like even that's super hard, you know. It takes so much time. I mean, last Saturday I got nothing done on any other part of my life because I sat there looking for jobs, looking at all these different websites, signing up for all these different websites, taking all these qualification tests and trying to figure it out, you know. It takes over an hour to apply for a job these days, you know. It's ridiculous.
No, I used to live for me it's different.
You see it? See it? There's a lot of people here for being, what time is it? Like 11:30? This is kind of like what I have. I can go to the gym at whatever time I want to throughout my busy schedule as an entrepreneur.
I offered you so many times to find a job if you really want to work somewhere.
What job have you offered me?
Next.
Yeah, babe, I'm not trying to work at 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm not trying to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning to go work for somebody.
California Pizza Kitchen.
And remember, I applied the next one time and I did not get hired. Remember that? Remember that? I also applied to California Pizza Kitchen one time. I got one interview, and actually I put that up too. But that was years ago. And that's why I didn't apply when you suggested it, because I had already had a chance a couple years ago, and I didn't call them back. Because I didn't really work there. But I didn't really want to work. Period.
But you realize that through all your life you don't want to work through something, but you're looking for something. Being an entrepreneur, you have to build something first. Then look it up for what you want to do.
Wait, what? I don't understand.
But you have to work hard a little bit first if you want to make some money. Then make the money and put into whatever you're going to do. Go ahead. You're going to see this.
Are you even see my face?
Yeah. Get upset.
I'm not gonna get upset. I just don't think you understand. Listen, because I get that. I do get that. William says the same thing to me sometimes. And that's why I'm mad that I never saved any of my money when I was working. But there's still other ways to build a business with low capital, like e-commerce, like I've been telling you about, you know. But you know what, I'm just not even gonna rebuttal this one because, okay, the difference is now that I'm going to school. So you want me to go to school full-time, work part-time, and try and build a business. Where's the time to build the business? I go to school 10 hours a day on Tuesdays.
Exactly. And before, you have like 5 things to do. That's what I was a little bit annoyed, because you hardly had time for school, and like to have more time for 4 more things. I don't think you're going to survive.
What do you mean 4 more things?
You were going to do sewing. You were going to do sewing house. You were going to work. You were going to build another business. And in school.
That's 5 things.
And you hardly survive in school.
I am too surviving school just fine. I passed with flying colors last semester.
What I'm trying
and
to
a
say,
midterm.
you put all your time in school.
Because
And
it's
you
kind of
have-
important.
And yeah, and it's hard to do something else. I'm not telling you go work your ass and every day make a lot of money. I'm not saying that. Because I know that you cannot do that right now.
Well, I'm trying to train my mind to be able to work that hard and be disciplined at all of this. But, like, realistically, you know what? That's part of the reason I'm unqualified for a lot of jobs now, because I can't give them the time that they want me to give them. That's part of my struggle. That's part of why I'm looking for at-home jobs, work-from-home jobs. Because I can make that on my schedule, not their schedule. You know what I'm saying? Which to some people it's like, well, what's the difference? Well, there's a huge difference in being able to work from home and do your homework, like depending on the job, maybe even be able to do your homework at the same time that you're working, you know, than having to go to a business for 4 to 8 hours and being completely on their time, what they want, plus the commute, you know. I don't know, sometimes I think about just raising my hours at David's Bridal again, but I don't really have hours to give them. I need my Wednesdays to do homework because I go to school Tuesdays and Thursdays and I have assignments too, you know. And so the only time I'd be able to work for them in the morning from 10 to 3, 10 to 4, and then I have to rush home, get my stuff, and be at school by 6 till 10, and then I guess I could work for them Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but where's the time for homework then? Am I only gonna work 4-hour shifts? I mean, it would be the easiest thing to do, right?
Yeah, let's go because we need to go to.
Yes. What was Oh, that's pretty. I've never seen a white peacock before. It was so pretty.
Hi.
God, that's so pretty.
Good morning.
Okay, let's do this. Get your bag, come on. I thought you said we have to go. Ready to rumble. I literally picked the worst time to be running late because it is rush hour. It's like 5:30. I should have left like 10 minutes ago because I still need to get gas. And it's rush hour, so I'm probably definitely going late to school. And I'm already an addict, so I've already missed some of this class. Not the smartest thing to do. So it's 10 o'clock, and I need to get this video from yesterday up. So I am going to say goodnight. But before I close out the video, I would just like to express how good it feels to be doing this, and so far actually being consistent with it, and putting that discipline into action. Ow, Mula. Ow, sorry, my dog is trying to play with me, but it's not playtime, baby. It's not playtime. Okay, seriously, get down. Down, Mula. Abajo. Okay. Listens to the Spanish more than English. Anyway, like I was saying, it feels good to be, putting the discipline into work. Just got home from my psychology class not too long ago. I was supposed to be there till 10, but we got out early, which was cool, and I realized I didn't really miss much in the first week, which was also pretty cool. And I was mainly late for my class because I got lost, and the time, there's like a UFO outside, that's weird. Anyway, the time, or the class on the schedule was different than the actual class number. But anyways, really bad lighting. Talk to you guys more about some things I've been thinking about today after I kind of think about them a little longer. Some change in thoughts here. It's that all over the place thing happening again. But thanks for tuning in. Leave some comments in the comment section. Let me know what your favorite workout is, or where you go to the gym, and what's your favorite gym. I go to Lifetime Fitness because I love the opportunity to do yoga and swim and have everything I need in one place, even though it's a buttload of money. But yeah, let me know how you like that, what you think about what we talked about today when it comes to jobs and unemployment and entrepreneurship. That was probably the most significant conversation that we've had so far. So I'd love to hear your thoughts and theories on what we were talking about when it comes to jobs, job opportunities, unemployment rates, things like that, and how I feel about being an entrepreneur. So thanks again for tuning in. I really appreciate all your guys' support, and I'll see you on the next one. Vlog number 2/3. We'll just go with 3. We'll just go with 2 because this is where the consistency starts. So vlog number 2, episode 3, whatever. Done. Finny, Finchy. I don't know what it is. I was trying to speak another language. Anyways, I'm tired. I told you I get silly when I'm tired. So I'm out. Love you guys.